everyone, and welcome to This Week in the Studio. I'm Amy Nicole, and I'm coming to you this week from gray and chilly South Texas. And look at my new earrings! You might have seen these on my Instagram stories, but I got the crazy idea when I was working on this, more on this later, and I was trying to use up all of my fabric scraps, and I had all these like stringy pieces. And I thought to make them into tassel earrings, and then I just got on a roll of making fabric scrap tassel earrings, and I have like 10 pairs now and I love them. I think I'm going to dip dye these either blue or yellow, which I think will be really fun. And next time I'm on a roll making them, I'll be sure to do a little tutorial for you guys. But if you know how to make a tassel, then you know how to make fabric scrap tassel earrings. There's not a lot of rhyme or reason to it. It's just kind of like tying some scraps together and making them into earrings, and they're so much fun. They're so big and crazy, and every time I wear them I get compliments on them. I'm pretty sure my husband thinks I'm cuckoo, but I love big crazy earrings, so I mean, these are so awesome. So that's one thing that I've been doing in the studio. I've also made a lot of leeway on my zero waist top. This is the Epicea blouse from Fringe Patterns, and I've gotten pretty far. I wanted to finish it yesterday, but stuff kept happening. So if you remember, I had all of these little pieces that I wasn't sure if I was going to stitch them down or not, but when I started actually constructing the top, it was clear to me that leaving them loose was like too wacky. They were just going everywhere and getting in the way, and it was starting to look like a hot mess. So I did end up stitching them all down, and I kind of love this look. It has like a cool textured feathery look, and then the back has it just on one side. I left a couple of the smaller pieces at the top loose, just for a little bit of depth. And I don't know, guys, I think it's kind of cool, maybe a little crazy. So this top is not usually cropped like this. I cropped it, and I haven't actually tried it on. I probably should have before I bound the armholes, because I like to lower my armholes. A lot of times they're too tight for me. So, oops. Hopefully it's okay. So this is going to get a waistband, and like I said, it's not normally cropped. So this waistband is huge. It's meant to wrap and tie, like so, and you wrap it around and then tie it in a bow. But I think it might be too long for me, so I'm gonna test it out before I completely finish it up, just to make sure. I might need to shorten it a little bit, because I can already tell that I think it's going to be too long. So test these things before you put everything together is one of my pro tips that I never actually follow myself. But I always wish I did. So that's what's going on with this. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it's really cool. It's going to be super fun when it's done. So that's my zero waist top. I told you about my earrings, and I just have been finishing. I told you guys that me and my local friend who sews, we get together every Tuesday, and this month we've been sewing undies and bras, and I got a good stack done. So I finished 2 sports bras, which, y'all, I needed so bad. Mine are so stretched out. So I copied these from a bra that I have that I really love. And I just used scraps from my stash, knit scraps, mostly left over from swimsuits, either for myself or clients. And I think they turned out really good. I've already been wearing them, and they work, so that's good. And this one I'm calling USA, USA. And this one is like 80s fabulous Katie Courtman inspired top. So yeah, so if you have a bra that's really stretched out that you love, that you don't want to get rid of, first of all, get rid of it. But before you get rid of it, copy it and make a pattern out of it, and then you can just have your own sports bras forever. The other thing I finished was this Watson bra. Again, from my stash. This fabric was left over from my Mintu top. And I also made a couple matching thong undies. That is a self-drafted pattern copied from some undies I already have, which I don't have to show you because I've worn them already, so they're in the wash. I kind of broke my rule about don't wear it before you photograph it for that. So this is the, here, let me just show you guys real quick. This is the Watson. It's the long line version, which I wasn't really sure about how I would like this space, but I think it's pretty cute. It's almost like a top. Like, I almost feel like I could wear it like a top, except not, because it still definitely looks too much like a bra, but yeah, I like it. It's comfy. It's I had all of this elastic and these findings in my stash already, which was awesome. Go past me for ordering more than you needed, because you never know when you're going to need stuff like that. So order your notions in bulk, people. So yeah, I still have a decent stack to get through of a couple Euler bralettes, a lot more undies, because I'm trying to replace all my undies, some Watson briefs, and some hacked Watson briefs that are made to have like the string on the side, string bikini, whatever that's called. So yeah, I'm excited to have a fresh undie drawer, except I've been making these new bras, and like I find myself not wanting to get rid of some of my old bras, even though they're starting to get stretched out. It's like, ooh, but I still kind of wear them, you know? So I don't know, I just need to bite the bullet and do it, I guess. I have a hard time getting rid of bras for some reason. Oh, also, I painted my bulletin board. I'm going to show you guys. You probably maybe saw this on my Instagram stories. Ta-da! Bulletin board. If you caught my studio tour video, this was brown and it was full of inspiration images. So we're going to be moving later this year. We're rehabbing a farmhouse. If you want to follow along with that, I'll link the hashtag below. So I'm getting antsy. So I've started to sort of clean things out and pack them up, which is ridiculous because we're totally not moving anytime soon. But I'm just like, ooh, I just want to do it. So I'm getting excited about my new studio, which if you want to follow along with my plans and creation of that, be sure you're subscribed to my newsletter. Next month I'm going to be sharing you my proposed layout for the studio. So there's a few different things for the new house that I want to build, paint, etc. And I just wanted to start on that. So I painted this because I want my whole new studio to be white with pops of yellow and teal. Teal is like my desk chair and that kind of stuff. So I painted my bulletin board so it's much more pristine. I hate brown, you guys, and like I love having this big bulletin board, but having a big square brown on my wall is just, yuck, not fun. So big bulletin board painted. I cleaned up all the stuff off of it, so it'll probably stay pretty bare like this until we move. I have some working things up here. Well, this is the blueprint to our new house, and then I have a client order up there. So I'll just use it for more like practical things, not so much inspiration until we move. Then I'll try to figure out exactly what its purpose is going to be. But I painted it and it's ready to go in the new space. So that's one thing down, and I love it. It's so much brighter and cheerier and happier and awesome. And the yellow, what do you guys think about this yellow? I was originally wanting to go for a more like lemony, sunshiny yellow, but we live in a small town, so our hardware store's paint section is like not very big. And I was feeling very sporadic, like I wanted to do it that day. So I just picked this yellow. It's called Bonjour. It had a fun name, so I picked it. Now that I have it on here, it looks a little more crayon-y, but I think once it's in an all-white space with the other yellow accents, I think it'll still look cute. I might end up changing my mind and doing more of a lemon, but we'll see. But for now it's done, so that is just so exciting. I'm nipping away at all these little things to be working towards my dream studio, which is so fun. My weekly crush for the week is, I'm gonna have to read it to you so I don't mess it up. I also shared this in my stories. It's a designer I just discovered, and her line is Hainui. I'm probably saying that wrong. On Instagram it's at Claire Hainui. And it's by Claire Pignol. She's a French girl living in Barcelona, and her designs are so bright and beautiful and with these amazing colorful prints. Very fun and festive and just so lovely. So I highly recommend you check her out. This and everything I mentioned will be linked in the video notes below, so be sure to check those out. My next pattern is in testing, and I'm starting to see some little sneaky peeks from my testers, and it's getting very exciting. I can't wait to release it for you guys. The test is going to wrap up on the second week of March, and I'll still have a few more things to work out before I am able to release that for y'all. Very, very exciting. Also, another thing that's going on is I'm working on my slopers to add new sizes to my range. So the next pattern I release after this one will have a new size range, which is super exciting. And then I'll go back probably and edit some of my previously released patterns to offer those in the new size range as well. I cannot talk this morning. Too much excitement. So thank you guys so much for joining me today in the studio and every week. If you like this video, please comment below and let me know. Give it a thumbs up. Be sure you're subscribed to my channel and my newsletter if you want to follow along with the new studio happenings. So everybody, I hope you have an awesome week and happy sewing. Bye!